Okay, we have a Howard Stern connection to tell you about.
As well as a ton of stuff for 4th of July.
Let's get to it. Welcome back to another episode of Long Island Tea, where we spill the tea on living your best Long Island life. I'm Kristen.
And I'm Sharon. Welcome back.
And I feel like I'm not positioned correctly.
You are.
My microphone is, I don't know where to look. Right?
Right. Wait,
Is anything, did they move around in here?
Probably.
Cleaning service or something? I don't know. I'm just discombobulated.
It's that kind of week.
Yeah. As we it's 4th of July week.
I love it.
I saw the funniest meme, and it was like, looked like a little fat little toddler baby, and they were playing like that chubby cute face, and they were playing like the Godfather music behind it, and he was just sitting there with his hands folded, and it's like me waiting at the office for just the 4th of July to come.
Yes.
For the holiday.
Yes.
I was like, yes. So it's 4th of July weekend. We are here to celebrate. Sharon, I got to ask you, how you doing?
How you doing? I'm doing good.
Okay. Yep, that's about right. That's it. Just never a dull moment.
No. How you doing?
How you doing? I'm doing fine.
Just fine. Great.
Yeah. Listen, there's just so much going on right now.
Yeah.
I was telling you, I got like a window of time here because I've got to jet out to go to Jones Beach Theater.
So exciting.
Our team's going. Bree's going with me. Michael's going, right? And Debbie from sales, because they have a bunch of new renovations that they're unveiling in. So I get to cut the ribbon.
So exciting.
I love it. I cut the ribbon when they started the renovations.
Yeah.
So the shovel. Oh. The shovel in my office is from when we started the renovations.
I love
and now I
it.
get to cut the ribbon on the first phase of renovation. This is like dream come true stuff for me.
Seriously.
I mean, because Jones Beach is like such an iconic. I can't even believe like I'm this lucky to do this. So I'm like, of course I'll be there to do that. I'm like super honored. And I'll remember it forever and ever that I was here, and it's just so cool. I love the attraction. It's just totally iconic. And so then Tegan, my youngest, she's and her friend are at Fire Island today. Mm-hmm. She's like, we're gonna go to Fire Island and take the ferry, and then her mom dropped her off, and then she's like, can you pick us up? And she's like, it's not until we want to watch the sunset, we want to enjoy it all, and we're gonna take the it'll be 7:40 when we come back. I'm like, yeah, I guess I can just hang out at the reception, and then I'll just pick you up. It's pretty close on the way home. So, and then to add one more thing to do, because this is all happening between 5 and 7, my dad is coming.
Oh,
right?
he comes?
He comes tomorrow. He's flying. He leaves today.
Okay,
No,
okay.
he comes tonight at midnight. What day is it? So I got to check him in. No, it must be tomorrow. I got to check him in. He leaves tomorrow.
Okay.
Where am I?
Your dad's coming.
My dad is coming, and his flight leaves Phoenix at 2:15. So New York time, that's 5:15
a.m.
tonight.
Okay, p.m.
I got to check him in. It's Southwest.
Okay.
Okay. I always forget. And my dad's like C64.
Yeah. Row 20.
Middle
8.
And my dad's not a small guy. And so I was like, I've got to set my alarm for 5:15.
You're going to be on the road.
Check him in. I'm going to be there, like waiting for cut the ribbon.
Yeah.
Check in. and then cut the ribbon, and then now go straight to the ferry to pick Tegan up, because she's like, when's the earliest you can come?
Yeah, because she's having a hard time.
She's like, this was fun, but the water was cold.
Yeah.
And we're burned to a crisp now. So we're stuck at a beach somewhere. Can you come get us? And I'm like, how many more things can I do at the exact same time?
At that time.
But, tis summer.
Yeah. I love it.
Summer season.
It's a good time. It's a good thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, you're juggling, right? Because the kids have been all like moving up and last day of school.
This is so interesting. When your kids get into middle school, the school does not communicate the time off. They expect the kids to do so, right? So Braden has like half days for finals and things like that, understandably so. Then there was about 4 days where he did not have school because he didn't have finals. So it's finals week.
Yes.
Regions. I don't know this.
Yeah.
So he's like, Mom, I don't have school tomorrow. And I'm like, that's a lie.
You're like, I don't know about that.
Stop your nonsense. No. So he's like, I swear I don't have school. You can, so I'm going to call your teacher and I'm going to email your teacher and find out. He's like, yeah, go ahead. I can't wait until you do.
Go ahead.
So I emailed the teacher and she's like, nope, there's no school until Tuesday when he's got to return, on Wednesday when he's got to return for our breakfast party as the last day of school. And I'm like, cool. So I had no like child coverage, which he's fine to be alone with a couple hours, whatever, but all day is long time. And then my daughter, Everly, had moving up last week. She still had school for the rest of the week, but it was all half days. And there's no busing for her. So I have to literally go drive there and pick her up. And no more aftercare any longer. So this week has been, I've been going back and forth.
Figure it out. Parents, you're just on your own.
And my normal babysitter couldn't start until July 1st anyway. So
of course, why not?
Right. She's a teacher too. So she was going through the whole thing. So
everyone's just on their own, just latchkey.
Yeah. Just the good old days.
Let yourself in.
Yeah.
Make a sandwich.
Aye. So here we are.
So here's the good news for me and Michael anyway. It's 6 months till Christmas.
You love it.
I know Michael's cheering.
You love it. That's so cute.
So,
Is that why they do like Christmas in July?
Yeah, I think
it's
so.
Like a half birthday type thing?
Yeah. I saw something about them promoting, who's excited about 6 months until Christmas is the Hallmark Channel.
Yes.
And they're already promoting their Christmas Hallmark movies. And they have a new one where the girls, like in marketing for the Kansas City Chiefs, I know, like way to soak it.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch. Yeah. I was already like, what's the name? I'm going to watch that movie. I'm going to be like, tune in.
Oh my gosh.
I'm all about everything. Did you see
the
Swiftie news where she brought her boyfriend on stage?
Yeah. During her tour
Love
in
it.
Paris.
Love it. No, like, it's in Wembley Stadium.
Oh.
I think.
Where after she like literally got done singing about her ex-boyfriend and he picks her up.
Isn't it
I'm like, that is true love.
Isn't it so cute? It's so cute. And I love, love, love all the European footage of her concerts, especially in London. Did you see Prince Harry dancing like a maniac?
No. Oh.
He's dancing from the top like a crazy person. And they're showing the VIP suite, and it's Tom Cruise and Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis and Greta Gerwig and like every celebrity you can think of.
Yeah.
And everybody's just, Tom Cruise is exchanging friendship bracelets with everybody. Oh, and it was like a bunch of girls randomly. They're like, that time we just randomly were dancing with Paul McCartney at the Taylor Swift.
Oh my gosh.
It's just like, it's so amazing what she's able to accomplish. And I love it that she's there with, it is symbolic that her ex is from London and she's just like crushing it.
Yeah.
Everybody in the world is just can't wait to see her. And then he picks her up and carries her. And I'm like, oh, I love it. I love it. I'm here for it. I just like, it's been on my nonstop car playlist. I'm just here for all the tortured poets, music, and I love it. You've got to listen. You haven't really listened to it yet.
I listen to I don't play the whole album. Like I'll say, Alexa, play.
Yeah. So because it's so good. Because it's like she's talking about how does it end, and everybody's talking about the end of all of her relationship is happening again. And then she has this really sad song about please change the prophecy. I just want someone to just love me that wants my company. When she was going through all these breakups, she's like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I just want someone that loves me for me and appreciates me and isn't embarrassed to be, out in public with me and wants to show me off. And then she met him. It happened. You had to manifest it. You had to put it out. I just love Taylor. Obviously, I'm a Swiftie, but so much going on also. And I have Sharon, I don't even know. We should just only talk about fireworks and celebrity today because that's honestly all I want to talk about. There's so much going on.
It's so funny.
But I thought we'd talk a little bit about some Long Island life first.
Sure.
Let's just get into it because I feel like if you like celebrity and just like dishing about what's going on, like this is your episode. Okay. But Long Island life. We are all about the 4th of July.
Yes.
And one of the best places, I think, to have 4th of July fireworks or just fireworks in general is the Long Island Ducks.
Oh, they do such a good job.
I love them. I love the Long Island Ducks. I didn't get it at first when I first moved here. I was like, I don't understand. Because I came from like a major sports. Everybody went to like major league sports.
Right.
In the city. And so I was like, what? But it's so great because it's such a family-oriented, fun, relaxing, outdoor experience. It's just, they do an incredible job, the Long Island Ducks, and it's so proud to have them.
Oh, I know.
Our Long Island family.
And it's just, you said it. It's like not just for families, but you can go on a date there and have the best time. It's so relaxed. It's not like people are like, it's just like a nice, easy, fun
It's easy to
night.
park. I'm telling you, I've done it several times. You park, you get in. The weather's perfect at night. I love it because if it's hot during the day, it's breezy. Yeah. It's wonderful. It's like a Taylor Swift kind of positive energy too. Yeah, when you go in there, like that's what I've always talked about her concerts. It's all so positive. That's what it's like at the Ducks.
Yeah, everybody's so happy.
Everyone's
to see
so
you.
positive.
Yeah.
It's just like good vibes.
And they have like the best fireworks, like you said, and they're long enough but quick enough. You know what I mean?
You're not like
okay, we're done.
Then they play the second song and you're like, it's still going.
No, it's awesome. But Long Island Ducks are celebrating 4th of July in style this season, highlighting their upcoming 7-game homestand with a record 4 consecutive post-game fireworks spectacular to celebrate the 4th of July. We are doing our collaboration with them July 19th.
Discover Long Island night, July 19th. Wait. Be there, be square.
And you can get this lovely shirt that we have it's branded with Discover Long Island and the Ducks. It's free.
Every single person that goes on July 19th will get this free shirt, courtesy of Discover Long Island and our wonderful partners, the Long Island Ducks.
So cool.
It's co-branded. We had the ones from last year here. That are so cute, but they just today gave us the picture. They unveiled. They got them in today, like right after Michael left. The new ones, and they're so cute. On the front it says Long Island. Home is where the Ducks are, and on the back it says Where I Belong, Long Island.
Cute.
It's really,
so cute.
really, really cute.
I love it,
and it's free to every single attendee. Ticket holder. Mm-hmm.
And they have
July
their
19th.
own merch line. They're doing cute. This. Baseball red and blue baseball hat for their 4th of July.
I love it.
It's so cute.
And their little mascot, Quacker Jack.
He's always all over the place. He's so funny.
So because we want our hot teas there.
Yeah. And so come see us.
Come see us. So we are going to give away, let's just do 4.
Yeah.
Should we do 2 pairs of 2 tickets?
Yep.
How about that? We'll do 2 pairs of 2 tickets. We just made this up just now. For
you
the
get one, and you
get to come to the Ducks with us, and you get to come to the Ducks. So we'll do 2 pairs of 2 tickets for the July 19th Discover Long Island Day. So you will get your free T-shirt. Just make sure you follow our podcast Instagram.
Yes,
and let us know when you see us, because Sharon and I'll probably be there.
Yeah, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Are you going to throw out the first pitch?
Absolutely not.
Still no.
Are you?
No.
Well, okay. No, I was just talking about it the other day. I was like, no one's asked me to do it this year. Thank God.
I know. Well, because
now I have a bad shoulder. I have my shoulders. Did you see that meme I put on my Instagram the other day?
Which one?
And it's about like when I've flown and when I've gotten upgraded one time and now I'm back in economy, and it's like Michael Jackson from the day, and he's like, I'm in a lot of pain. My shoulder hurts. I can't lift it beyond this. It's like it's like 100% me. Yes. So no, I will not be throwing out the first pitch. You will not see me doing that.
All right.
But that's it. Okay. So, but look for me and Sharon, because we'll be there.
Yeah.
I was just going to say something else. Anyway, so thank you, Long Island Ducks, and we are looking forward to that. And you can find the Ducks at liducks.com, liducks.com for tickets. And you can also find them on the Discover Long Island mobile app.
I love it.
So some other interesting Long Island news, which I am very, very, very excited about, is more new service from Long Island McArthur Airport.
Yes.
Speaking of like just down the street from the Duck Stadium.
Yeah.
Is Long Island McArthur Airport. And I also went to the press conference where they announced a new flight on Breeze Airways, which is seriously nice airlines, from Long Island McArthur to Fort Myers.
Yes, which is so awesome.
I didn't know what Fort Myers was in Florida, but everybody on Long Island knows. Thomas was like, what do you mean? It's like Naples.
Yeah.
And it's Naples and something else, some other major destination.
It's Fort Myers, Naples, and Bonita Springs.
Okay.
If I were to ever win the lottery,
that's where you'd live.
I would live to.
You would
I would live to
there?
love to live in Bonita Springs. It's gorgeous.
Oh, I've never even heard of that either. But a lot of people there have second homes on Long Island and all that.
Yeah.
So we're going
My family's from there.
Oh, Oh, really?
Yeah. My nephews live there.
Oh, so you'll be going back and forth now on Breeze Airlines. I love it. Long Island McArthur Airport is just awesome.
Yeah,
they're
awesome.
Just, I was going to say crushing it, but I'm not sure. You probably shouldn't say that about an airline. An airport.
Killing it? I don't know.
No, you don't say that either.
Nope. All right.
No, but they're doing great. They're going gangbusters. Everything is like weird. The Hamptons Interactive Brunch, Michael and I went.
Yes, you had so much fun.
It was fun. It was a hot one.
I heard.
It was a hot day.
sweltering.
I will tell you, it was really hot. But beautiful, beautiful Hamptons home. And in the gift bag, they gave us a bunch of really cool exclusive discounts.
That's awesome.
And so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to bring them back and I'm going to give them to our hot teas.
Yeah, so cool.
Why not? So there's $50 blue bucks, which is at the Blue Water Spa. I'm going to give that away. So Michael's going to be putting all of this. Boop, boop, boop. I'm just tossing. Give it away. I am. I'm like Oprah today. Mm-hmm. $500. Get this. $500 gift certificate towards a yacht charter.
What?
Right here. I'm going to give this away to people. Luxury Day Charters.
I love it.
So if you want to find out more, you can go to @Luxury Day Charters on Instagram and find out more. I'm going to give you a $500 gift card. This is the Blue Water Spa. There's a bunch of stuff. I've got a bunch of stuff in here.
So we're doing this separately? Or
yeah, we're going to do it separately.
I love it.
Oh, this is more $50. I've got a couple of those. Michael will handle all the logistics. I'm like, Michael, figure this out. But there was also $50 to like Calissa brunch or something. Anyway, all I'm going to tell you is follow our Instagram on the podcast because we're giving away lots of just basically free
stuff,
free money.
I think they should call and leave a voicemail so we can play it on air.
That's a lot. That's asking a lot.
All right. $500 gift card for a yacht charter? Come on.
All right. Okay. You heard Sharon. Sharon's the boss. You can tell who the real boss of this situation is. All right. So we'll give away the little things on Instagram, the little $50 here and there. But if you want the $500 charter gift certificate, call us and tell us why. Mm-hmm. What are you going to do with it?
Yeah.
Is it for a birthday party or tell us why you want it?
I love it.
Okay. And then maybe we'll let I don't know if we'll decide, Michael will decide, but give us a call. Okay. So, the other thing I was going to tell you, speaking of airlines, okay, there's a new trend, Sharon.
Okay.
That is related to airlines. And I wanted to know, if you were a raw dogger. Raw dogging is the trend of the summer. This is true. Michael's telling me this is in the New York Post and it was also discussed. I thought I was going to be the first person to discuss this, and it was discussed on Howard Stern's show this week, which, by the way, Alexa's in here, our intern, just laid some serious tea on us.
I know.
That her boyfriend's dad is Sal the stockbroker from the Howard Stern show, and I was like, what?
I was telling her, I'm like, you are like the biggest Howard fan I know.
I love Howard. I'm longtime listener, never called. No caller, longtime listener.
I love it.
I listen to Howard constantly. I mean, I pretty much have Sirius XM for him. I got it when he started there. I listened to terrestrial until he went. I mean, I've been like following him. But and again, way before I ever moved to New York.
Right. No,
and I didn't know what Long Island was. I didn't know that when North Shore Animal League. I didn't know that it was the North Shore of Long Island. I had no idea what he was talking about.
Right.
And now I'm here where he lives in his lovely wife. Anyway, I'm a huge fan. So raw dogging, okay, is the airline trend that a lot of guys are doing. Okay. Apparently it's a guy thing, Michael, where you brag about taking long flights with no entertainment. So you just stare.
All right.
You don't have any media, any headphones. You're not even watching the flight path. You know, some people are like, I didn't even have water for 7 hours. I mean, that was me, not on purpose.
How many people texted me about that? They're like, I was like in panic mode for Kristen not getting water.
Oh my God. Right? I mean, I don't have water for 7 hours and I'm just like, call 911. Yeah. So that's the thing. Could you do it?
No.
You a flight raw dogger?
No. Nope.
Yeah. Why would people do that?
Know. Why would they call it that, first of all?
I don't.
That's what I want to know, because
it's a thing.
There are other definitions for that.
Well, I don't know what those dirty people are thinking. To me, raw dogging is the new travel trend of No
airlines.
entertainment. No entertainment.
I cannot even fly to Fort Myers for an hour and a half flight, I think. I don't even know how long it is. I would just like shut down
It's
and
like
go to
3
sleep.
hours.
Fort Myers?
I mean, Florida, Orlando's like 3 hours now.
Yeah, but this is west.
Oh, I don't know. Let us know.
The point is, are you a raw dogger or not?
Traveling.
Every time I do it, Michael's like, please stop. Travel trend. Okay, because I'm probably totally misusing it. But this is what I'm just telling you. This is the new thing.
It's so funny. So one of Braden's friends' name is Nate, and they call him Nate Dog. And I kept on thinking they were calling him Raw Dog. And this is how I know there are other definitions.
Okay.
Because my preteen son.
They tell you.
Is like, Mom.
Don't say that.
Don't say that.
Oh. Well, we just did a whole podcast about it. B.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's up travel trend.
It is a travel trend. I couldn't do it. I need a book.
I would go right to sleep.
A full backpack. I'm like a small child.
Yeah.
It's like a coloring book, pretty
I know.
much.
I love coloring,
my iPad and my
Yeah.
No, I need I take my journal and I'll write in my journal, and I take a book, and I take my Bose headphones, and I take my
Snacks.
AirPods in case I want to get Wi-Fi and there's TikTok on it. I mean, God knows. Oh, please. I have at least 45 little packets of peanuts and almonds and pistachios in case I'm stranded somewhere. I always have my water. I can't imagine not having.
I can't do
being
that.
prepared for a flight.
No.
Okay, more flight news just on a trend.
Yeah.
I'm super excited about this. Speaking of, okay, I'll start with the bad news and then I'll tell you good news. Did you hear about this Southwest flight from Vegas to Oklahoma City? Okay, this was buried in the back of the paper, like the New York Times, I think. That a flight was leaving from New York City, from Las Vegas to Oklahoma City. 10 miles from the Oklahoma City airport. It was landing at like midnight. The air traffic control gets a low altitude alert. The flight had gone down to 525 feet.
Oh my God.
Like skimmed a high school. And then they alerted the pilots. I don't know if they fell asleep or what
happened.
They won't say. But then it climbed back up to 3,000 feet and then ended up landing safely.
Oh my gosh.
But I'm like, they were people were alarmed in the neighboring community because can you imagine a Southwest Airlines flight is skimming your roof?
Oh my
525 feet is not high, Sharon.
No, it's not. That's crazy.
That is the stuff of nightmares right there. Hopefully everybody was asleep on that plane.
Right. That's what I was thinking. Because I think about that when I'm
Can you
traveling.
imagine
I'm
the window
literally
seat,
up and down. What's happening? I
Can
see
you imagine?
passing.
I don't think it was a fast plummet. I just think it all of a sudden air traffic control.
And then there had to be a fast upwards, right? Because
I need to know about.
I need to know more about this.
How is that not on TikTok? How are people not documenting that? This is the kind of stuff I need to see in my feed.
Oh my gosh.
What were you thinking? What was happening? What did it feel like?
Oh my gosh.
How was it when you were figured out we were skimming houses? Going back up. I was like, no one cares about this? Why is this? This should be front page news.
It should be, yes.
Okay. This is the things that are happening on planes right now.
I know. Scary.
Maybe that's people are raw dogging it on planes. They're just staying alert. Stay hyper alert. Because you never know when you're going to have to leap into action.
Stay hyper focused.
What?
You need to figure out where you are.
You might have to just jump in.
You might have to fly that plane.
That's crazy. Remember when I read that statistic, 70% or 75% of guys think they could just step in and fly the plane?
Yeah.
I fall into that category. I'd be like, I'll figure it out.
I got
What's going on?
I got it.
Put the headphones on. Talk me through it. Air traffic control. Talk me through it.
Seriously.
I'm immediately Nicolas Cage.
We're skimming someone's house.
I can do
Help me get it up.
I know you pull back. Pull back. That's all I know on the handles. Okay. Good news. Good airline news.
Okay.
Did you hear, and this won't impact me, back to my Michael Jackson meme about only flying once ever in business class. There's a new Delta One lounge, the first of its kind that just opened at JFK right here in New York.
Why is it the first of its kind?
Because it's only for Delta One, which is first class.
Oh.
So Delta One, because right now the Delta lounges are all overrun. Mm-hmm. If you go to the airport now and walk by the Delta lounge, there's a line a mile deep.
Ridiculous.
It's wild.
Yeah.
I'm immediately a diva. What is happening? Why can't I get into the Delta lounge? And they're always go through the line and they're like, are you Delta One? Are you Delta One? You can go in first. You get to skip the line.
Okay.
But now they have a new Delta One only lounge.
I love this.
girl, it looks amazing.
Yeah.
They've got like a deli in there. It's all like New York themed.
Oh, I love it.
Bakeries. There's spa treatments.
What?
I'm like, makes me want to upgrade.
Yeah.
Makes me want to pay that price.
Absolutely.
And it's right past security. Like it's like,
it's amazing.
Delta, if you're listening, I think Sharon and I need to come. We'll do a podcast.
Yeah. We'll do a remote there.
We need to come check it out.
We'll talk about it.
I feel like, the regular Delta Lounge is pretty awesome, but that is amazing. One more really quick New York City thing that I read.
Yes.
Which I thought was so up our alley.
Yes.
Michael, have you heard about this new bar in New York City that is excluding people based on their astrological sign?
No, I have not heard about it, but I am not going anywhere near it.
I love it. So they did.
So who decides?
Okay, well, I'll tell you.
Okay.
So they did a study, or maybe it was like an informal study. Mm-hmm. And what they learned was the majority of people that start or get into bar fights at the bar were Aries.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
So you're not, if they look at your license and you're an Aries, you're not allowed in. You cannot come in this bar.
That's crazy.
And then also Geminis, but only certain times of the year because of their dual face.
Okay.
Their dual personality of the Gemini. I think this is hilarious. I'm like, I think everything should be based on astrological signs.
So funny.
And you should have different nights for different people that sync up together.
Yeah.
I just think that is
I'm there for that.
Right?
That's awesome.
I thought that was really funny. All right. Let's talk about some other Long Island stuff going on for the 4th of July. What are you doing for the 4th of July?
I don't know.
What? You do this? Don't you do the same thing every year?
Yeah, we normally go to Robert Moses.
Yeah,
all
you
day.
go early.
But I'll tell you what. We go with a bunch of people. So it's like a bunch of my friends and their friends and stuff. Nobody's around.
No one's here this year?
No. So I'm like,
Where are they going?
Of course, I love a good beach. One of them's going to see Justin Timberlake.
Ooh.
Yeah, Justin Timberlake.
He's back. It's fine.
It's fine. He brought sexy back. No, so, and then my other people they're going camping. I'm like, this is
so I take it as a blessing, Sharon.
Yeah.
Less to coordinate.
I guess.
Go with your family and just live your life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Totally.
I'm going to have my dad in tow. We're going to go with Martinez, which means, we always go, this is so, I'm from Texas, so I can say it's like totally like redneck. Okay. It is. We go to KFC.
Get a bucket of chicken.
We get our bucket of chicken.
No, it's a Long Island thing too.
Michael's like looking at me
worry.
like,
and you go to the
not
beach.
not on brand. Yeah. Okay. But I love it. We get our bucket of chicken but my dad brings another element to it because he makes me get extra gravy.
Yeah.
And then he's always insane, like in the car the whole way to the beach. Did you get me a spoon for the gravy? I want my own gravy with the spoon. I'm like,
he's going to eat it like soup?
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yep. I'm like, Dad, no one else even eats the gravy.
Right.
No one wants gravy. I just want like chicken and fries, and then we'll get like a pizza for the kids. Like, no one wants
the gravy.
Like that's younger generations. I don't eat gravy.
Right.
Even on the mashed potatoes like that.
Although,
is it good?
KFC gravy on mashed potatoes is bomb.
Well, let me tell you. Skip the mashed potatoes if you're my dad and just get the spoon.
Just go straight.
And he's always insane. Like, can I have her? I'm like, no, you're a small child. Wait till we get to the beach. And then
he wants it in the car ride?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
And then there's kicking sand in your food, and then is the storm coming or not? When are the fireworks? Which way you're looking?
Right.
Oh my God.
I know.
It's a lot.
It is a lot.
But it's going to be fun. Let's talk about fireworks.
Yes.
We talked about the ducks, obviously. There are so many. So here's the other thing. What is the 4th of July this year? Is it on a
Thursday? It's on a Thursday.
So it's on a Thursday, which is awesome, which means everybody in America takes Friday off.
Yep.
Right? Mm-hmm. Fine. There's a lot of TikToks about that. I love that. But like, why, if it's on a Thursday, here's my question. Oh, I think I know the answer. I think I already answered it. Why are the fireworks then on the 3rd? So many of the fireworks are on the 3rd.
Because it's mandatory.
Emmeline's looking at me. Emmeline, why are the fireworks on the 3rd? I think it's because people have off on. That's what I answered it in my head. People have off on the 4th, and so they do the fireworks on the 3rd.
Yeah.
But the 3rd is not the 4th of July.
No. And then there's
still
still the 4th. There's still
point.
4th of July fireworks on the 4th.
That's what I want. I'm saying bring the 4th back.
Yeah.
May the 4th be with you.
Jones Beach does it on the 4th.
Okay. Jones Beach is bringing on the 4th. Port Jefferson Village, where I'm going to be watching mine, are on the 3rd.
Yes.
And the Waterview, they're on the 3rd.
Yes.
So, I don't know. Maybe I'll go on the 3rd.
And then Stars Over Montauk is the 4th. Harb's 4th of July weekend celebration is the 4th through the 7th. That's fun.
Okay.
I bet that's like a good time.
I wonder if you go on the 3rd and then you can just stay home and avoid the crowds on the 4th. Yeah. I think I'm onto something there. Might just, yeah.
Sagamore Hill, 4th of July celebration. Raynham Hall Music Festival and Parade is on the 4th of July. These are different things going on. Also, on July 5th is Alive on 25 in Riverhead. So it's starting.
Yeah. So
I think mine started. Yes. Mine do them on Tuesdays. Bayshore does like Alive.
I feel like every night on Long Island during the summer is just a party.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters if it's a week night or a weekend. Everybody's out partying. So listen, go to discoverlongisland.com for all the fireworks.
Yeah, there's a ton of them.
Yeah. And also follow our social. Yes, we have the podcast social, but we also have the Discover Long Island Instagram, and the TikTok is where we put like things happening this weekend.
Yeah. And we did our LI 250 contest with the logo contest, and we're going to announce the winner on the 4th of July.
Oh my God. We had 3 finalists for our logo for the Long Island 250 celebration, the 250th celebration of the Declaration of Independence, which is in 2026. And they're all local artists. Did you see the article I sent about the ladies running? I love that the artists, one of them reached out to me on LinkedIn. One of them had an article in the Huntington Times, and they were like, they're so excited to be like a finalist, and the art, they're all so good, and you can vote. By the time this airs, I think the voting will be done. But we've had like, I think over 500 votes and like 10,000 views of these. It's crazy.
It's awesome.
Really, really awesome. And we're looking forward to celebrating the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence and America. So starting now, right? We're counting it down. It'll be 2 years from 4th of July. Let's do it.
Next July actually marks the 50th anniversary of Jaws.
Oh my God.
Isn't that crazy?
Wow. That's awesome. I saw Shark Week is coming up.
Yep. National Geographic Shark Week.
They've been spotting sharks off of the coast. Did you see that?
Yeah. So crazy. So Dan went fishing with his company on Juneteenth, actually. And one of them caught a baby shark. And I was like, that's kind of scary.
Whoa.
It's like literally, it's right here. Scary.
Listen, this is why I'm a beach person, not an ocean person, if you know what I'm saying. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I'm terrified of all that. Sharks, riptides, jellyfish.
I know.
I don't know what's going on in the ocean. Just, I'm happy on the beach looking at it. Or going on a boat.
Watching the waves crash.
Yeah, exactly. I'm good. Okay, so there's a lot of fun stuff to do for the 4th. And there's just like no shortage. And everyone's going to be, you know what else is going to happen on the 4th? I'm just predicting. Does anybody have the Nextdoor app? Do you have the Nextdoor app?
So is it the neighborhood app?
Yes. Just get prepared for
Anybody hear that loud bang?
Are those gunshots? Are those Did you hear gunshots?
Oh my God.
It's not gunshots. It's fireworks.
It's the 4th of July. That's what it's like. My sister's dog goes gunshot. Crazy. I bet you your baby puppy is going to go crazy. It's just the dogs go nuts.
Yeah, the dogs go nuts, and everyone's going to be like, it's not the 4th, it's the 3rd.
Yeah.
Those are gunshots.
Why is there fireworks on the 3rd?
Yeah. Okay. Well, now I know, because so people can go out and enjoy and have the day off on.
You can sit there.
Yeah, I can be like, you know why? Because then you have the 4th off, and you can enjoy your day.
Yeah.
Okay. Sleep in. There's a luxury pop-up coming to the Hamptons.
Sleep in. I know. Yes. Friday, July 12th through Saturday, July 13th, an ultra luxury resort, Rosewood, Mayakoba, is returning to the Hamptons from the Riviera Maya for a 2-day residency at Topping Rose House.
Very cool. I love the Topping Rose House and the Aram Spa and everything to do with that. Okay. And then Michael had a note in here that the Long Island's East End Summer Concert Series starts this week. For all of the event festivities and details, go to eastendgetaways.com. All right, good. So we've got 10 minutes. Let's get into some celebrity. So I wanted to tell you a bunch of stuff. Michael's got some celebrity too, but
we already talked about it.
So first of all, R.I.P. Donald Sutherland.
Yes. Yes.
What an icon.
Icon. Do you know, I literally just found out like a year ago that Kiefer Sutherland was his son.
Stop it.
I know. Kind of stupid, huh? I had no idea.
Can I tell you, Donald Sutherland has been in so many movies.
Yes.
Do you know who he is, Alexa? So I'll tell you who he is. He's the original President Snow from Hunger Games.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yes.
This, I'm just talking to like you got to know Gen Z speak. Okay, which I do obviously. I'm like President Snow, but Donald Sutherland, total icon, a million zillion movies. And I was listening to this great interview that he played again. I think it was on Howard Stern, talking about how he always thought he was ugly.
Oh,
and his own mom kind of said, you know, like. Your face, he said, Mom, am I ugly one day? Because all the kids at school called him ugly. And he said, his mom said, your face has a lot of character. And he's like, that stuck with him his whole life, never thinking he was. And then he had Kiefer Sutherland, like heartthrob as his son. Anyway, amazing actor of our time. He died at the age of 88. What an incredible life.
I can't believe he was 88 years old. That's crazy.
I know. And just like up till I loved him. Still so talented.
Yeah.
Love in all those Hunger Games movies. Are you watching Game of Thrones?
I started it. What is it? Is it the, it's not Game of Thrones. What is it called?
House of Dragons.
I get told that all the time.
Please.
It's not.
Please. What do you think? Yeah. Same Z's. Michael's like, here we go.
What don't we like?
You know what I don't like, Michael?
Okay.
Okay. I don't like how freaking complicated it is. Okay.
What, you don't watch it every single day like me? Like
it is. Let me tell you, I was complaining. I watched the first episode, and I felt this way about the first season of it. And I was like, I don't know who any of these people are. I can't tell them apart.
Did you watch the original Game of Thrones?
I love Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
But there was one Mother of Dragons.
Yes.
There was one Snow. Well, you know, speaking of Snow,
White
Walkers, and then the North people. Now, like. Everybody's white-haired.
Yeah.
Everybody has dragons. My dragons are bigger than your dragons. Your dragons are small. Whose dragons are whose?
Yes.
Whose son? They're brothers and sisters and they're married. I was like, I don't know who these people are.
I know.
I can't keep track. And then the New York Times comes out. Thomas was like, honey, we have a study guide. The whole page had to like walk you through.
Yeah, who's
this
who?
is this family. They're connected to who? This person. I'm like, if I need a map.
Yeah.
If I need a guide to study your show, I don't have time with it.
I'll tell you, it's just
Daenerys's ancestors.
But it's
before,
too many.
They all look exactly the same.
Well, the reason that she was the only one was because
all of her family.
They all died.
They look like
They all look alike.
It was a civil war.
But even in the books, like I read the first 3-4 Game of Thrones books.
Oh,
they were thick and big.
Wow,
Yeah, read them.
That's impressive.
And then they came out with the series, so I stopped reading them because the series came out. So in the books is maps of the families.
Oh,
it's like that. It's crazy.
I like to watch TV to relax and kind of escape things. To me, if I need a study guide, I'm like, I don't know. I'll keep watching, I'm sure, but I'm like, I have to really be able to concentrate.
Yeah.
Every time that you watch it, you always learn something new. Like even people who are like psychotic like me that watch it 10,000 times. Like you do kind of process it differently every single time.
You watch it over and over. Okay.
Yeah.
No. You know what I'd rather watch, Sharon, is America's Sweetheart.
Yes.
America's Sweethearts, the Dallas Cowboy Cheerleaders.
Yes.
On Netflix. Obsessed. And you know.
Yes.
Sharon, I have been watching the Dallas Cowboy Cheerleader tryouts
forever
reality show for years. It was always on country music television.
Yeah.
Which is the only thing. I don't know how I just would record it on like the DVR because I don't know anything else. I don't even know if that still exists.
Right.
And now it got so popular. Now it's on Netflix.
I love it.
So now, have you seen this? It's all over TikTok. Everyone's doing the dance now, the thunder dance.
Yeah.
And it's so cool though. They're doing it like now like a full documentary. It's not just, I used to just watch the tryouts. And Sharon, I always say that the coaches are like you and I.
100%.
Ever since I've been watching the show for years, I'm like, Sharon, I watch these two lady coaches and they remind me so much of you and I.
Yes, they do.
So if you're watching DCC, Sharon is obviously the blonde coach and I'm like the brunette coach.
Yeah.
And this is what our day is like every single day. People come into our office and we're having to tell them like, this has to get better.
Yeah.
You're not going to make the team. You know, you might be a veteran.
Right.
Or you might be a rookie. I don't know. But like there's a level of quality here.
Yeah.
And there's expectations. And then there's like drama. Oh my God. And then you can tell last night my Texas accent was coming back because I was watching it so intently.
That's so
like
funny.
Show after show. But it's hard to watch. There are definitely times because it's these poor girls and their body image. And they have to jump. They do these kicks and then they jump into the splits. And a lot of them are talking about how they have to have like hip surgery and stuff. Being a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader is no joke.
No joke. No joke.
You know, I grew up in Texas, and they talk about it in the series that if you in the 70s, like I have a very specific memory of being at Brownies, okay, in the Brownie circle.
Yes.
Wearing my white satin Dallas Cowboy cheerleader jacket with a big blue star. Also, I'm not a Dallas Cowboy fan. I'm just a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader fan. And going around the circle, and they're like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And they're like, doctor, lawyer, nurse. Well, I'm like, Dallas Cowboy cheerleader.
Like, tourism it is.
Yeah, pretty much same. And I was on the drill team. I made it to the drill team, which is what they do, and like the high kicks and everything. And then that's pretty much when the dream died. Is when I was on the drill team and realizing like I'm not good at this.
Wow,
this is
that's so crazy.
I don't have this just like natural ability.
Right.
But
where some people do.
Yeah. Well, if you watch the docuseries back in the day, it was much more about they were personality higher.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, are you bubbly and are you fun and can you approach people? And that's what we do.
Right.
In tourism. But now everyone's like a professional actual dancer. And I was like, oh,
that's
no,
crazy.
I can't do that.
No.
I get crazy. You got to watch the DCC and watch those coaches because I'm sharing TikToks all the time about
oh my God.
us. It's exactly like us.
Seriously, I watched a couple of them. I saw this coming attractions to this the other night because I am watching on Netflix Your Honor. It's really good.
Yeah, that's older, right? It just came. It's older.
Guess, yeah.
It came out several years ago. Yeah, it's supposed to be good.
It's so good.
What's his name from Breaking Bad?
Yes, so good.
Yeah, that looks cool. Okay, real quick. Also binging The Bear.
Yeah.
Season 3 just came out. Have you watched The Bear, Michael? Oh, it's so good. It's definitely all about the restaurant business, and it's about Chicago. So Thomas loves it. It's all about Chicago, and everybody's like, "Yes, chef. If you've ever worked in a restaurant, you'll love it." A couple other things. I'm always telling you about Pookie.
Yeah.
Pookie and Jet.
Yes.
Pookie's pregnant.
Yay.
He's calling her Pregnant Pookie now.
Oh, so cute.
This is Pregnant Pookie. I got her a new Christian Dior bag.
Oh, my God.
He's like, Pregnant Pookie just got back from a week-long girls trip in the south of France. And so she's got her eyes closed. I'm surprising her. And it said like Pookie and all these gifts. I'm just surprising her at home with gifts.
What does he do again?
He had like 3 different master's degrees and he does mergers and acquisitions.
Oh, my God.
He's a gazillionaire and he's a sweetheart.
And he's like 28.
Oh my God. Back to DCC real quick and then we'll go on. There's a really cute girl that's trying out, but she's like from Alabama, Roll Tide and all this. And she's really great, but she's really annoying, her personality. And she's talking about her boyfriend all the time. My boyfriend's this. And then they show her boyfriend. Oh my God. Not what you would expect.
Right.
And then the coaches are totally throwing shade. The coach that's like me. She's like, I didn't expect that to be, it's very unexpected. I thought he was going to be an athlete. And I was like, that's totally me. Like, stop talking. Okay. Lastly, speaking of people that had a baby, Mindy Kaling.
Who's Mindy Kaling?
From the Mindy Project. And she was on that. I love her. She just announced that she had her 3rd baby, by the way, on her own.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and she announced on her 45th birthday that she welcomed her 3rd child.
Wow.
And said she's very, very lucky to live in a time where she's able to do it on her own time and by herself, and she's thrilled.
I love that. That's amazing.
I know.
I love
her.
it.
She's so fun.
She's so cute.
She's so funny. And
do you
smart.
know that Our Lily truck was her original?
From the Mindy Kaling show. Yeah. I didn't know that. I think you told me that one of the episodes, and I was like, what? Anyway, there's more tea to talk about, but listen, we'll talk about it next week. Are we having a show next week? It's not.
Yeah,
okay.
it's gonna be earlier.
So we will be back next week. Everyone enjoy your 4th of July.
Yes.
Make sure you are following our social, because if there's any changes with events and activities or, any storms or weather, we will be the ones telling you about updates. So make sure you're following our show. Leave us 5 stars. Leave us a voicemail if you want that $500
gift
card for the charter yacht, and or just if you have anything to say about anything that we've mentioned. If you think that you love House of Dragons and maybe I can't follow it, whatever, leave us a voicemail or send us a DM and let us know, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week.
The Long Island Tea Podcast is brought to you by Discover Long Island. For exclusive access to contests and promotions, follow Long Island Tea Podcast on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And for questions, comments, and collaborative inquiries, email spillthetea@discoverlongisland.com.